The plan is still in its early stages, but so far public involvement has been minimal. Residents of Mount Pleasant will have a chance to speak their minds, though, at a public hearing on September 24th at SFU's Pacific Center. Nigel Haynes in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine. The office is budgeted for up to 60 full-time staff, 36 of whom will be playing the role of investigators. Now, they don't expect to be facing more than 100 cases per year because they won't be investigating any previous cases. When the Bautistas checked their mailbox a few days later, they found an envelope with no return address. In it was the $500 Malachi needed to reach his goal. The Vancouver East Riding currently extends to Ontario Street, the historical divide between the city's east and west sides. The new riding, called Vancouver Granville, would cut the Mount Pleasant neighborhood in half, causing this intersection at Main and Broadway to become part of the west side of town. This has local business owners and residents feeling left in the cold.
As a business owner, I service the neighborhood community, and people are coming in, and it's one of those issues that we're talking about. And so listening to people and educating them as to what's going on, they're saying that, why is my representation changing? Why am I being grouped in with another neighborhood, a whole different community, when the issues that are here are specifically to Vancouver East and not part of Vancouver South or Vancouver Granville?
The proposed Vancouver Granville boundary would start at Arbutus and reach all the way to the west side of Kingsway above 12th Avenue and the west side of Main Street above 7th Avenue.
I always find that with bureaucracy, the more red tape that you have, the worse things happen, and also the longer they take to happen. So I would just prefer to have one person that makes the decision and makes things happen quickly, because that's what we need in this city, things to happen quickly so that we can overcome the economic environment.
The plan is still in its early stages, but so far public involvement has been minimal. Residents of Mount Pleasant will have a chance to speak their minds, though, at a public hearing on September 24th at SFU's Pacific Center. Nigel Haynes in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine. These students are part of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program here at BCIT, a course that explores the various applications of medical imaging.
What we do is we use high-frequency sound waves in order to have a look inside the body. So we can actually see organs, we can look at the developing fetus in a pregnant woman, we can also look at the heart, for example, or even vascular structures.
Thanks to an almost $600,000 grant from the BC government, the program is able to expand to 30 students per year. This will allow BCIT to send more experienced sonography technicians into a field that is desperately in need of them.
It means that students get an ability to practice before they head out into clinical, so it actually simulates the real work environment so that they're better prepared when they enter into the workforce.
This new scanning tool, commonly called an ultrasounding device, is one of 3 new machines that were purchased with the one-time grant.
Because we have more students this year, it provides us with more practice time if we have more new machines to work with. It gives us even more help with the new instructors.
With this new technology at their fingertips, teachers and students alike are optimistic for both the future of this program and their careers. Nigel Haynes in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.
And helped me a lot to form the friend, how looking for a job.
Zaid is one of many students of the Newcomer Youth Connection program, an initiative that was started 3 years ago to help new immigrant youth in Burnaby fit in with Canadian society. Up till now, it's had funding provided by the BC Ministry of Children and Families. Thanks to new budget cuts, though, the program is set to close at the end of October.
This program actually is to empower the immigrant youth, and we've seen recently the increase of the number of the youth coming to the program because of how they felt outside the community. They feel here they're more welcome or more, one of the youth said, I come here to my second family.
I think it is not fair for a newcomer because I take my chance and another people come but don't take this beautiful experience.
With the Youth Connection program shutting down, students like Zaid will have to look elsewhere for help with integrating into Canadian society. But organizers say that they won't be offered the same opportunities. Nigel Haynes in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.